Hi, Youth Grant Committee members. It's Chris. We had to cancel our meeting last night, which was February 12th, because the roads were bad. So instead of doing the training for reviewing the grants online at our meeting, we're doing it through YouTube. So, we're going to go through the process, show you how to log on and review all the grants, and I'm going to have Amy help us with that. But first of all, I want to explain why it is that we're doing this online grant process. First of all, it's easier for the grantees. It's easier for them to get on and they can make their changes and submit their proposals without having to make a cajillion copies. It's easier for us, which is the most important thing, because we don't have to enter in everything by hand. And it's easier for you guys because you get to go in and score your proposals and see what everybody else is doing, and it helps you keep track of what the scores are and how other people are responding to the grants. And you can do it anytime you want to, as long as you have access to the web. And it's easier for the planet because we're not using up a bunch of trees to make a bunch of copies of the grants. And I'm going to turn it over to Amy. Hi everybody, this is Amy Price, and she's our online grant goddess. Okay. And she is going to run you through the process of logging in and getting access to the grants, and I will take over the camera.
Okay, everybody, once you're on the internet, you go to the Foundation's website, www.grfoundation.org, and under Grants and Scholarships, Online Grants Login is what you select. Then we're going to select the center button to log into the online system.
Now, Amy, how do you know what your login name is?
Well, each of the three teams gets a login that will be capital YGC and then either red, green, or blue, depending on which team you've been assigned to, in lowercase. So I'm logging in right now as YGC red team. And everybody's going to have the same password, which
Word parts are in lowercase, right?
right.
Okay.
So this page that you first come to when you log in is the overview page. And one good thing to remember if you ever get lost and need to get back here is if you click Online Grants underneath our GRCF logo, it will take you right back here.
And look, it even says, "Welcome, Youth Grant Committee members." Yay!
But the overview page has two different views, one that has all the grant applications and one that will have all your grant reviews when you post them. So to look at a grant application, you click the View button
Right there.
next to the grant you want to look at.
Oh, and there it is. This is the Child and Family Resource Council grant, and it shows their mission and their goals, shows their budget. It answers all the questions that we asked on the application form. So what you need to do is go through and read it all right here online, and read the whole thing over really carefully, and then you see at the bottom there, after you're all done reading it, it says Add a Grant Review. And you just go click. And then, ta-da! So this is the grant review form that you will be using. And you need to plug in your name, right there where it says reviewer name, Amy. And then each one of these things here, these are the same grant scoring criteria that we've used in the past, and you can just go in, look at each of those criteria and give them your score. And right there you can give a recommendation, what you think you should do, a site visit, agency meeting, or call, and then type in what you thought was best about the proposal and what you thought was, you know, pretty shady in the proposal, and then if you had any questions. And then save right there. Okay. Okay. Then you're back at that actually drops you back into the actual grant itself, but if you go back to that black bar, then it'll show you your scores and everything that you put in there is right there.
And
There, under
here's the
grant
review
review.
that I just entered.
She gave it 3 stars
There's my
for
name.
goals. There's Amy over there. So you've entered in that grant. Then when it's time when you're all happy with that, then you can go back up to the next grant and do the same thing.
And if you really want to have paper copies of all your grant applications, there's one place that you can print all of them at one time up in the top. You can hit print. One record per page using the form grant application. And then hit OK, and it will print all of the grant applications at once.
So that way you could have them all in paper if you want them. Okay.
And if you can't remember what we told you about in the video, instructions are right here if you want to look at those too.
So
And I think that's probably
I
it.
think that's it.